Today we want to talk about blending. It's about online learning or online teaching, and we are today focusing more on blending online teaching with video. So, blending online teaching with a video. This is the topic of today, and we want to move with it very quickly because we want so that next week we start really doing practicals, because it is not good to just be talking on for you live like this, and you're seeing maybe the face and bit of some presentation. It's not really very good. We want to see that we can be able to do it practically. You can be able to do some of the things I'm doing online now and even more. And let us see the work of video. So let me just take you very quickly. Maybe some people are asking, they were really wondering, what is this I earn? Because we were talking about, we're doing this as part of our social responsibility. I earn is the team and the network that brings it along. And I think maybe just briefly, so that somebody just gets to know what is this particular team we are talking about. IAN. IAN is in the brief abbreviation of International Education and Resource Network. Our idea is, how do we learn with the world, not just about it. Whatever people are doing outside this world, outside this country, teachers here should be able to do it the same. So who are IAN? IAN is just a network of teachers, a network of educators who are very passionate about using technology to enhance the quality of teaching and learning. That is what IAN is all about. And that's why we are bringing on board teachers. So whatever happens, we don't want to just think about the learner without bringing in the teacher. And that's why this network was created. It's just a network of volunteer people. We are just volunteering. There are teachers who are volunteering to see what can we be able to support each other. Remember, the moment we get out of this situation, guys, we are not going to go back to normal. The way we are talking about, as soon as the pandemic is over, we are getting back to normal. But that's okay. So I was talking about IAN, and I said this is just a network of educators who are very passionate about using technology to enhance the quality of teaching and learning, and that's why we are here. So everybody is part of this. Any teacher who loves using technology in the classroom, you're welcome, because this is your network, and it is just for volunteers. Remember, we do most of the work with teachers, and we have so many teachers now in the network, almost over 1,500 that are participating in most of our activities. We also talk to schools, school leaders, and we are not bound to public schools only. We are working with public schools, we are working with private schools, we are working with primary school, we are working with secondary school, we are working with tertiary or TVET, and we're also working with the university, because we even have lecturers who are part of the network. So you'll find for TVET, we are dealing with trade-based, probably trade-based things and blended learning, all these type of things. Let me just take that one off so that we continue, because I was just requested so that we introduce a bit. Who is this IAN we are talking about? And IAN is just International Education and Resource Network. It's a network of teachers who are very, very happy using technology to enhance teaching and learning. And it's basically volunteer teachers so far. And this is part of our social responsibility. What can we do to the learning? So today we are in the second session of our online teaching webinars. Today we want to talk about video. Using video. We've seen video, we have heard about video. We are already sharing people's video from different quarters. Remember, there are so many people working on video from the Ministry of Education, the Kenya Institute of Technology, Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development. We have publishers, we have schools, even private schools I know of. They have created several videos and they are sharing with learners. Today we want to see, and I know some of you teachers here, you have also tried creating videos to share with learners. Today we want to see what really does it mean to share a video? How can I create a very good, engaging video? Remember, video for learning, because something is missing out in all those videos that you've been seeing online. And those are the things we are going to talk about. We're not going to repeat what has been said, and we're not going to condemn totally what people, this wonderful efforts that are being done by people. Remember, it is supposed to be done very fast. Nobody had known that the situation would be the way it is. So what video, we say video is a powerful tool for both teaching and learning. We can never underestimate that. It is true, video is the only way out. And remember, video is the one that connects, because students want to see their teacher, that teacher of theirs. So so you'll find that video really plays. It is important that teachers and students really know how to handle video, or probably come up with video content. Remember, I think we've talked about this. So if you're not comfortable creating video, it is very hard for you also to go out and there and look for videos in YouTube and share with learners. Yet yourself, you don't know how to create your own videos. So this is one thing we want to talk about now. And then we talked about, we say that video is about connecting, making that human connection with another person. Right now we are talking, and remember, the only thing that's working between us is basically that video is connecting us. And if I put a video and talk to you, you would see it in a very good way. So we are saying that human connection, video will always bring it. And I think you can be able to see that that is exactly what it's doing, even during the online teaching now, as we are moving on. So we said, if you want to make a video, what approaches would you go for? What options would you be talking about? Some people take a whole, probably like, I'm imagining around probably 20 or 30 minutes. Imagine 30 minutes video. It is quite cumbersome to get people watching a video for 30 minutes. Although I'm not condemning the entire thing of creating probably a video for 30 minutes lesson, but otherwise we think, I propose, and we always say, professionally make your videos into chunk them, make them in pieces, so that each and every stage you're talking about something else, and people may be able to really help. Yeah, so think about chunking content, because the chunked content always allows the brains to focus, and this one is what engages the learners. When you chunk the content, the brains are really focused to get it done. I think maybe it's something you need to think about that. And then the learners, maybe they have already learned something, so you don't need to keep repeating the same thing. So they just jump straight to a particular place where they think they have a problem, and always review and work with that. So it is something that is important. You really talk about, and probably can delete this so that you get it right. So think about chunking videos, chunking content. It's very important to chunk content, right? Correct. Let me just take you to some of the tips. Some of the tips we want to talk about. When you're creating a video, you know, teachers love stories. Teachers are just storytellers, generally. I am one of them. And you'll find yourself going outside. But the thing is, try and focusing on that story you are talking about. Try and focus on that story. Probably, let me just give this.
All right, so just to welcome all the teachers to this session, I want to wish you well as we go and explore the aspect of video. Now that we have videos being forwarded left and right, if we don't share with our learners the right videos, then they will always get the wrong videos to be able to use in whatever they are doing. So we have a role to play as educators. So let's go ahead and see how we can even make very short videos of our lessons and our stories, so that we can be able to share with the learners. Thank you. Let's keep the stories focused.
We are talking about the video. Know and talk to your audience. Keep the picture of your class. You know, when you're talking, you're not just preaching. And even see the way preachers create these wonderful videos. They talk as if they're talking to you, and yet they are not. Eunice, welcome. That is good. So we are saying, talk as if you're talking to somebody in your class. Just remember your class the way it is and talk to them. Then we have this other issue of probably finding a quiet place. It's very important to find a quiet place. Working at home is very, very crazy, but you can find a quiet place. Bedroom is usually the best place. Once you close yourself in the bedroom, and especially where there are clothes, so that you don't get all these echoes. Sound is very important. Start small. Don't really be big. You know, people think about big cameras, big studio, and when you see me here, you think I'm really using a very big studio. No, I am just probably, sorry, let me take you back. All right. And I'm just back to the tips. Yes, there. So we are saying you'll find that, let me just get the pointer with me. So you'll find that if you don't start small, you may not do so much. Even when you want to preach, because I know there are people listening here. Some of them are teachers, some of them are basically preachers at the same time. I know teachers who also do the work of the Lord, and they want to use online videos to teach and even to talk to people. It's very important. You don't need to push yourself so much. Always smile. Take a deep breath and smile before starting your videos, because it is important. You relax. Then talk. The other thing we're saying, in terms of getting a quiet place, reduce the outside noise, close windows and doors, mute devices like the phone. Let nobody start a fan because it is so hot, so it's starting a fan. All those will interfere with the quietness of the location. When, especially this, when you're recording your voice. Remember, voice is important. The video may be poor, but if the voice is not good, the whole video becomes messed up. Great. Start small, guys. Do not push yourself to have very heavy machines. I wish you were with me in this space. You'll be surprised that what we are doing, which looks so heavy, so big, is being done in a very small way. You cannot even be, you can think so big. Then we also, in terms of the devices you want to use, headset mic is okay. The headset mic. You remember, all of us, we have these phones. Most of the smartphones come with a headphone. Those small mics, some of those headphones come with a mic, especially when you are talking to people. Those mic, we usually call them the noise cancelling microphone. You can have a USB mic, but the noise cancelling microphone, the smartphone mic, is okay because it has the noise cancelling. When you talk about noise cancelling, is whereby you are able to hear from the person talking, and when you are talking, it is not going to take back the echo. Remember, Edward has just complained the echo, because it means my speaker was picking the noise from my from maybe somebody's talking to me. So in order to reduce that, you use a noise cancelling microphone. And then, funnily enough, this technology is already with there. All the smartphone mic, the one you use in receiving calls, those ones can do. So don't worry about getting a very professional, big, huge microphone. Even that of the smartphone is okay. Then just check the setting and then do a test record for test seconds before you go to the real recording. Do some test recording. In terms of voice, it's very important. When it comes to recording your face, again, ensure that you introduce yourself, then have your student do the same in case you are having a live session, which are going to take you it's very important to do that video introduction, because remember, the idea is to connect with your people online or offline. Then tell them how the things will work. Maybe it is a weekly activity you are giving out through a video. Let's say this week we are going to discuss about algebra, and before we go on, I want you to look at this video and I want you to see the steps that I follow in creating algebra, and that is where probably you will be saying, when it is A, probably let me just take that one out, and you say A maybe plus B is equal to C, And we are talking about this kind of equations are the ones we're going to talk about. And you are free to even maybe take them step by step. So don't worry, I was just trying to ensure at least you get engaged. So the next thing we'll be talking about definitely is about the camera placement. Where do I put the camera? When you're taking a video, remember, the camera is important. And there are three things that you need to consider when you're looking at the camera. One is the light. Where is the light coming from? In most cases, you may not have those studio lights, the way people think about big lights that are there. You must be in a place which is well lit. And in most cases, I usually tell guys, just look at the window or where there's light coming from. In most cases, maybe it's the window. Then put a camera between you and that light, probably between you and the window, so that that light from the window is able to get to your face and students are able to see your face. Very important, you know that. Look at the angle of the next thing you need to consider is just the angle of the camera. The lens of the camera should be able to be at the same time, sorry. The word here is to be at the same level with to be on the same level, should be on the same level with your eyes, remember, so that you are talking straight. People will feel that you're talking to them. Somebody feels individualized. Remember, we want the individualized approach of teaching. You are focusing on the individual, and therefore the level of your eyes is very important. I'm trying to avoid all the jargons that goes with video editing, photography. You've heard of those graphic designers coming with very serious words. And because remember, we are dealing with a teacher, and the teacher must understand. You want to create a video from whatever. The distance between you and particularly the view. I want you to look at this. There's something we call 2/3. The 2/3 of the view, here we are talking about slightly off the center. Don't be at the center of the video. Many people will be tempted to be at the center of the video. Kindly try to run away from the center. Thank you, Bernard from Uganda. And thank you, wow, no probably network challenges that you have joined late, but everything is here, Bernard. We are going to be together. Eldoret, Baringo, Kisumu, everybody is here. Thank you so much. And the big number, the number keeps swelling. So I'm talking about the 2/3 of the view. Do not be at the center of the video. Never be, you will always be tempted to put yourself at the center. Try to be slightly away from the center, slightly off the center. That is how the videos become more appealing and more engaging. If you are at the center, it becomes very boring for the learners and for everybody else watching. So I want to probably take you to the next level, which, of course, in terms of the tool, great. Maybe, okay. The next is the tips of recording yours with smartphone, because mostly I know many of us will be using smartphone to record. So we say when you're using our smartphone, of which I know many teachers use smartphone to create videos. When you're recording, just get a tripod. A tripod, basically, when talking about a tripod, I think you have seen it is usually like 3. There's a stand, and then your camera can be somewhere. And the tripod, you don't need to go for a very expensive one. I think tripod, just a very cheap one. Why do we need a tripod? Because we need the videos to be stable. And some even have the selfie sticks. Selfie sticks also do amazing work. The selfie stick, you can use selfie stick if you want to really manage it. And then turn the phone sideways. This is very important, guys. Sideways is very important. Let me just show you when talk about turning the phone sideways when you're taking the video. Kindly ensure that the phone is like this, not like this, because in most cases you are tempted to take the video like this, and you know many people like you're taking the video and it's tempting to do like this, but it's not appropriate. you better put your phone sideways like this when you're taking the video. Why? Because most of those videos, you'll find they'll have blank spaces, dark on both sides. So it's not recommended you use the video on one side. I mean, let it be sideways when you're taking from the phone. It is important. Many people don't know that, and you can take when it is straight, especially if you are targeting social media. It's okay, but when you are targeting maybe YouTube and stuff like that, those platforms require that the video is a bit large. The width is there. Correct. I think. Then looking at the lens directly is important. You must look at the lens. Maybe the next thing we're talking about is make connection as you talk, allow students, I mean, be like, check on the space. I mean, in terms of the speed, you can go fast or at least slow or in moderate speed. But we're saying, talk as if you're talking to your student. Remember, allow your personality to come through. We don't know how you talk to your student, but the way you talk to your student, allow it to come through. They will feel connected. Then relax, take a deep breath, and of course, smile. It's important you smile because it makes you a bit relaxed in the video. You don't look like you're quarreling with your student all the time. Another way of creating a video. Remember, we talked about using a camera. And when we talk about a camera, I think you've known the other cameras that are bought in the shops. Then the next way is using your smartphone. If you are lucky to have a camera as a school or as an individual, no problem. But if you are not lucky, you may want to use your phone. Use your phone. It is good enough. And I've told you, just make it sideways. The next way of also creating a video is by screen recording. You can record your screen, be it a mobile phone screen or even a laptop screen. This is also another way of creating a video. And when do we do screen recording? Especially probably when you are taking notes, when you're marking assignment. You can even create a video as you are marking the assignments of the learners. And the learners will be able to see that this is how you are marking as you make comments, and you're telling the learner, kindly ensure you use capital letter here, use capital here, okay? You know, this is a bit odd, or you can say this is okay, but ensure this one is not well done. You know, the student should be able to see what you are doing. When you screen capture, you capture your screen. You can even do mobile recording, especially if you're showing them some process on how to get to your file. You say you click here, you go here, you do it, and you get that in the mobile. You create, record the mobile. Screen recording is a very good way of also creating your video. Think about things like you're teaching a concept or a process. Like maybe in chemistry, you're saying, if we are maybe gas 1, the process will get us to the next. Remember the flow charts. Even when we are dealing with the computer projects, we want to show the processes as they move, and you want to do this using a screen capture as you are capturing the screen. So screen casting is one of the things, or screen recording is one of the ways of creating a video. So think about that. Some of the tools that are available, which again we'll be taking you through if you want us to teach you of this. We have, if you're using a Mac computers, remember to bring in the Camtasia, ScreenFlow. These are some of the programs which are available. The Windows, most of these programs are free. And if you think you can't download them, you can use them on the line. Like these ones, you can just use them online. Screencast or Matic, you can use them. They may have some limitation in terms of minutes, but again, a video which is good should not be long. Longer than 5 minutes, students get bored. It's not very engaging. 15 minutes, even for YouTube, YouTube does not allow you you need a lot of, you need to do a little bit of setting to be able to upload a video which is more than 15 minutes. So think about this. So it is important you just do a little by little. We say chunk your videos, make them in pieces. So even when you're putting them together, no problem, but it's good if you give learners bit by bit, as we had seen the other day. So screen recording, we say reduce the amount of resolution, because remember the target, maybe the students who are going to watch your video using their mobile phone. So if the monitor resolution is so high, then they'll have a lot of problems downloading your video or even watching your video using the mobile phone. Zoom the text on the other objects. Yes, remember last time we were talking about this and people are complaining the way our text was so small on the screen. I hope it has improved. You can as well zoom so that learners are able to see some of these things, and we'll be showing you how to do that shortly. Maybe I take a break and hear from you. Maybe screen recording, maybe, or rather, let me just finish this. Make deliberate mouse movement. You see the way I'm doing, I'm drawing stuff, I am even marking things. You can do, because when you do this screen, when you're making this deliberate mouse movement, what you're trying to do, you are engaging the people to keep watching. You are engaging the learner. If you're just making a video and your face, and it's your face alone, and probably you are doing something, you must keep changing the scene. Remember, videos for learning are too different from videos for wedding, as I had said, or videos for funeral, for example. You'll find people will be engaged. They don't mind. They want to see. They want to wait for that wonderful occasion when the bride is kissing the groom. So you say, wow, I want to wait. They'll always wait. But video for learning, 20 minutes, they say, I think science has it that the concentration of the learners run away after 7 or maybe to 10 minutes. But again, in terms of the scene, they say 7 seconds, 7 to 10 seconds, the scene should change. You must change the scene. Let us have a different slide after 7 seconds, of which people tend to disappear. People tend to really go down. Use selection to focus attention. The way you're seeing me, you can select and focus attention of the learners. Guide learners with your voice. Now we are going here, we're going there. So I think once the video has been created, either using the laptop, or you have done the screencasting, or probably you have managed to use, let me imagine you're using the smartphone, or you have used a very amazing tool in terms of the camera. You have to do video editing. Some could do, if you have these apps which are very available, try doing video editing so that you mix the scene, as I've said, just to ensure it is as engaging as possible. We'll take again this opportunity again next time to teach you how to do that. So in terms of YouTube channel, maybe that one will be taking you shortly, so that we know now that you have created your video, how do you do it on YouTube channel? And this one will be more of practical, and I'll be showing you shortly in the screen. Remember, when you are doing screencasting, guys, close all your windows, close all the apps which are online. Maybe because they are struggling to get internet, they keep struggling to get internet. Also, ensure that other spaces like probably Facebook and all that are shut. You never know what can pop when you are trying to record the screen. It is usually very important you get to that. Let me get to probably, because we can monetize a channel. There are things which, let me just get you so that you see the channel. You can upload so that you enable, then you can monetize a channel. That is, you get money by creating videos and sending. So that's when you get, you can do live streaming. So remember, when you are using live, it's not just Zoom or Skype that you can do live streaming, but you can also live stream using YouTube. within your channel. You can even embed other live whatever. Then you can create longer videos. Remember, more than 15 minutes. Remember, you have to enable this. This is where you enable so that you create more than 15 minutes videos. You can be able to upload more than 15 minutes videos. That is where you get that. Then you can talk about unlisting and putting private videos. When you put private videos, nobody will see the videos apart from you and the one you want, or the learners. So your videos cannot go public. There are some schools that are saying, we are creating video for our school. How do we make it private? How do we make it in such a way that other schools are not able to see what we are giving? Because sometimes you have done a good job and you don't want people just to keep coming to your videos to chat, look at them. So what do? You ensure you can make them private. You make them private. When they are private, I don't know whether it is really, let me try zooming because I think it is almost big enough. Yeah. So then the thumbnails are just like photos that you put there so that you get stuff. Then I think there's a feature we are calling YouTube Studio. Yeah, so you see you have many things you can be able to do. You can even create membership so that the people who are able to get your channel are only members, okay? So ensure teachers, by the way, I wonder why teachers don't make money. Right now we are talking about artists being given money. And you look at what artists are doing, they're only creating a lot of stuff and putting them online on YouTube, and people are watching and they're getting money. So it is possible you can also create a lot of stuff. Of course, that's where you have to get this. When you're in the channel, when you create a channel, you will have to go for monetization. This thing of monetization does not come out until the time you have created a channel. If you don't create a channel, you'll not get this button for you to click and then start enabling monetization. And there are rules on how to get monetization. You need viewers, you need subscribers, you need all that. There are levels. You'll read a lot about that. So here I'm just concerned about the channel, creating a channel. When you move into YouTube the first time, you'll get to create the channel and get all these analytics and all that. So already I've created a channel and I'm just trying to see what, so you can always see the videos that you have uploaded in your channel, and you can engage with others. Let us see other analytics that would come in your channel. You'd get a lot. Where are people watching you from? So that you see students watching you from which particular part of the world. Let me just get you back to something we are calling the playlist here. In the playlist, what I mean about the playlist is you may have a lot of, probably you have so many videos that you want the learners to learn. And therefore, when you want the learners to use, so they'll not be going elsewhere. When you create a playlist, only those videos you are sharing with the learner are the ones they'll be able to see. For example, if you have a topic, which is, again, you can see it's private, you create on your topic, maybe it's algebra, and then you just ensure you only look for videos which are for algebra, and you give to your learners those particular videos. Let me try and get to sign out. Let me just sign out so that I can sign back, because there are people who don't know even how to create videos. I mean, YouTube channel. The first thing is you sign in or you sign up. So whenever you click on sign in, when you go to video, you can view video, or you see when you are on video on YouTube. Let me just take you back. On YouTube, you can do many things. You can just look for other videos. For example, I want to look for a video on probably maybe something to do with chemistry, algebra, for example. Algebra for maybe class 6 or algebra expressions. So you'll find the video will come. And when I click on this video, of course, I've disabled the audio. so that we don't want any interference. So you see the video is coming and somebody is talking about it, and I want to share this video with my students. What do I do? Maybe I don't want the whole video. Maybe I only want this section here, or probably from that section. That's what I want to share with my learners. What do I do? Do I have to give the learners the whole of this video, or do I have to chop it? So there's a tool called video choppers. So I want you to see how I can chop just this particular part and share with the learners. Remember, you must have a video channel for you to be able to do all this. So if you go online, look for YouTube chopper. You can even look for YouTube trimmer. You have so many. I want you to go online and get, even I call it YT trimmer. You search for any tool that you can use for trimming video. So let me call this. There's even YouTube cropper. I can open all this so that you are able to see. YT cutter. So this is how the YouTube trimmer looks like. Okay, you don't even need to sign in. Okay, yeah, algebra is in maths. No, sorry, not chemistry. Thank you. I was just thinking. I'm just trying to show. Yes, algebra is in math. Thank you for giving that. It's not in chemistry. Yeah, those factual errors may come in handy because I'm trying to generalize as much as possible. So we say this is the video you want to chop. You just want to give students a section of the video, not the whole thing. Remember, you just want to give them a section of the video, not the whole video. So what you do, you come to the chopper. Remember, first of all, you come here, take the link of the video, copy that link, then come to the video chopper, paste it here. You can see I'm pasting there, and then click OK. What happens? The same video will open here. When it opens in this, you have two sections. You can see the beginning of the video. There's a blue circle. This is what you need to pull to where you want to start the video from, and then you go to the last one. There's also another blue circle. You move it to you only want that section of the video. That's what you want. Once you have done like that, you have option 1 to click the link, to copy this link and share with the learners, or if you are having a learning management system, which we'll be learning very soon, you just copy this and embed. So when you embed it, the learners will not be able to see anything else. They're not going to go outside YouTube, to go to YouTube to look for the video. It will be embedded. It will be part and parcel of your learning system. That is one way. Give them the link. Another way is if you come to maybe this one, this cropper. I think maybe let me get, yes, this cutter, YT cutter. Let me put paste, and then I click start. You see, the good thing with the YT cutter is it will allow me to first of all start what time. This one I just need to say I want this video to start from minute 5 or 3. So I just write here, maybe I can put start at minute. Let me set or start there, which is 5 or 3. I just click, and then I move the cursor to where I want the last one to be, maybe here in minute 6. So I put the end. So that is the thing. And you see, this one even allows me to preview. When I preview where it will be, let me preview or click and see. So you see, the video only begins at that particular time. And I want you to look at the timer here. It began at 5 or 3 seconds. It's just moving up to 6, and it stops, because that is what I want the learners to see, not the whole thing. It is bad to give the learners a video of even maybe 50 minutes, and you want to tell them learn about algebra or learn about mole concept in chemistry, and you want to give them a long video for no reason. Just look at the video, chop that part you want to give the learners. We are now using YouTube particularly. That one, once you think it's okay, you can now download it. In most cases, just download the quick one. I'm downloading the video. Just that section is what I'm downloading. I'm not downloading the whole YouTube video to share with the learners. No, I'm just downloading a section of the video. I'll just pick low quality because it is good. It is good enough. So you see, it is asking whether to save. And now I can save it. And when I save the video, now the video it's been already, it's been downloaded. I just need to find out where I downloaded it. Okay, I'll check on the downloads so that I see, yes, let me just get the video. Yes, it's okay, beautiful. It's been downloaded well. So that is using this tool of YouTube Kata. I think this is something that is good for teachers to learn. You don't need to give learners a whole YouTube link for them to watch something that is almost 30 or 40 minutes. Just cut the section you want to use. And that's why I was saying chunking. Just give learners videos in chunk. When you're giving them videos in chunk, they're able to use it. So then when you come now to your YouTube channel, where we say you can sign in, or let me remove that account and use probably another account. Yes, remove that one. Then probably I don't have an account. Remember, you can create one for myself. This is how you create a channel. First of all, you can write the first name, maybe Ian, and then probably I can put the Kenya there. Kenyan, the email address, I can look for an email address like programs Africa, like that. Then password, you put a password. Taking you step by step, because if I move and I say, I assume everybody has a YouTube account, then I'll be making a mistake. But if you have a Gmail account, you just go ahead and use it. Okay, but I'm just imagining.
Maybe you can maximize your screen.
Yes.
Maximize your screen.
I zoom like that.
Yes, that's better.
That's better. Good. Thank you, Edward, for being. Okay, good. So I'm just showing that you need to. Let me just put. This is now beginning fresh, because instead of using the one which is available, it is better we use a fresh one. So you see, I'm opening, and then they say verify your email. So they'll send you a verification code to your email, and I can go to my email and find that verification code. Let me look for it. And the verification has arrived. The verification code has finally arrived. So I use it and I put it here. That's the verification code. Then I verify, and this is optional. You don't need to put your telephone number, and they want you to say the date, the birth, because I can put like that. I don't know whether the day can end, and then probably that one shows you are big enough. Gender, I'd rather not say. Maybe I'm not gender sensitive. So next. So when you go, you see already we are seeing this is how you set up a YouTube channel. I mean, a YouTube channel for yourself. I mean, you need a YouTube account. If you have a Gmail account, you already have a YouTube. You can just go to the YouTube, and then you go to agree. You click on agree, because these are like the terms. Somebody says, Omweri says, wow, I'm happy to learn about the YT Kata. I have been downloading fast, then forward to the section required. Thanks so much for that, the concept. Yes, you don't need to download the whole video, then go to the video editors, start cutting, start struggling with it. Just go straight and get it done. So, okay, you see, already now I am in the channel. I think maybe because I was already on YouTube, it just brought me here. So let me just go first of all to just general YouTube. So you'll find at the right corner, the icon bearing maybe initials of your name will be there. So how do you now create a channel? Now that you have logged into YouTube, now you have a YouTube account. How do you create a channel? The best thing, of course, you can go through and look at what other things are there. If you want just to upload a video without creating a channel, there are people who just want to upload a video. You just go and upload a video. You can upload a video. It doesn't mean you have to create a channel for you to upload a video on YouTube. You must create a channel. No, you can just upload a video. But now I'm imagining for a teacher, you want to create a very secure space for the learner, and you want to create. You can create as many channels as possible. But I don't want you, because I'm imagining nobody. I'm assuming that everybody here do not have a channel. So let us just do everything from scratch. So you can also put notification. There are many other apps. For YouTube. You can go to Creator Academy to learn more how to create stuff. There's even YouTube Kids. This one's for teachers who are teaching young learners, learners who are, the children. Even as teachers, we have parents, we have children at home. The children at home. Make sure those children, you can just give them the YouTube Kids. Don't take them to the YouTube itself. YouTube is big and full of other things you may not want the learners to be exposed to. But YouTube Kids do not come with adverts, because the major risk is the advertisement that comes or pops up with YouTube. Those are the things you need to avoid. That's why you need to use YouTube Kids if that is where you want to go to. Otherwise, let us go to the next level. How do we create a YouTube channel? Again, look at the right-hand side. The channel will be created when you click on the name, because there's that initial of your name at the corner. It's where your account details are kept. So when you click like that, you see it comes with several. One, you want to create a paid membership. Here is a situation where sometimes you can create content and you want people to pay before they are watching, before they watch or they view the content. It happens. I don't know whether the country has allowed it. But the most thing we are talking about here is how do you create a channel? So when you click on this, you'll be able to create a channel. How did we get here? Remember, you must have an account with YouTube. Then you go at the corner, click on the corner, and you are able to get this menu of creating a channel. So, or you want to go to YouTube Studio, you have all this. You can switch an account. You can change the way you are looking at it. It may look white now, but you can always create a dark so that it is a bit darker. If you want it darker like that, for people who are having problem with the viewing, you can want it darker. But otherwise, we'll just go straight. So how do you create a channel? We've said you click here, and always you'll find that menu for creating a channel. So you click on creating a channel. When you click create a channel, then your creator journey begins. So, because you want to be a creator now, you want teachers to be creators of content rather than consumers of content. We have seen you can go online and pick a video. That's okay. But again, you can also go online and create your own video for your learners to see. So let's get started. So which name do you want to use? We may want to use the name. Your name is okay. You can use your channel and create your name with it, or you can use a brand or other name or another picture. It all depends on what you want to do. For example, let me create the channel using my name. So I've selected that. And then there are more questions coming in. We can upload a picture for the channel, which I'm going to skip. That is not necessary. We can tell people about our channel. We can add more links to the channel and have others. But I think all this one, we can do them later. We just save and continue, or set up the rest of those things, of the photos and all that later. So already we have a channel here. And we can customize our channel to be anything else. So if I click customize the channel, what else can we do with this channel? We can add things on that. We can put any description to the channel. if it's a classwork and stuff like that. Other things you can do, probably you can go to the advanced and see more things that you want to do with this, especially in terms of, let me just take you back a bit. Here, in the channel, you can get these settings, and then you can make it private or public. Getting the point. So the privacy here you can set so that, because you want this channel to only be viewed by students, you are student, nobody else. It's not a public video channel you are talking about. So you can create this and make them either public or private. So in our case, we are putting it private because it's a private channel. We don't want people to even see it. Nobody will ever see it until, there are so many videos online that you can never access unless somebody has shared them with you, because they are kept private. Remember, not every file in the YouTube is visible. Others are not visible. Okay, another thing I want us to do, now that I've created my channel, I can now go, of course, I'm already in my channel. I can just click that to get. So once you are in your channel, what can you do? You can upload videos. You can look at the videos which are already online. If you want to upload video, you click on create a video or post. So I click like this and then upload. So when I talk about upload, remember there was that video that I had already, yes. What am I? I'm writing learn more. I don't want to learn more. I just want to select a file. So you'll have this, or you can drop drag and drop a file there. So remember, there's this file that we have already downloaded here, the one we had shortened. So that's the one I want to upload. So it's there. I've dropped it and it's uploaded. Okay, that is the thing. So let me change the title. Can remove all that. Great. So then you can add some description. You can add a photo to take to represent it, and then you want to, if you don't have a playlist, you see, so far we don't have a playlist, so we can create a playlist. I mean the package. Maybe we want to have maths playlist or Kiswahili playlist or the other, or topical playlist, so that you have all these videos. They can go in one particular playlist so that students can be able to see. Let me skip that one for a while. And then we have, do you want to make it, is it for kids or no kids? I'll pick, no, it's not meant for kids, because maybe I'm dealing with learners who cannot be talked about kids. I can put age restriction, but I don't need that. Then let us go to the next. Next. In the next, you don't need to put add, you can add cards. You add your money. You see those videos that people promote. You've gone online and you find musicians video, or even Safaricom video popping as being promoted, is where if you want to promote your video so that it goes, it's given to people, then that's where you can add a card, you can add money there. Let us see about visibility. Visibility, you have this option: public, unlisted, or private. So when talk about unlisted, only people you choose can view. I mean, unlisted is anybody with a link will view. Private also, you're also making it private. So I'd love to put it unlisted or private, because we want to limit who is going to watch this. Not everybody is able to watch what we want to do. Well, I want to give it to my learners only, my student. Not everybody in the world to start looking at what I'm giving. Probably that's another way. Think about what you can be able to do. You can even schedule when you want it to be seen. Maybe you don't want them to see it today. You want this video to come after 1 week. Maybe you have said this lesson, this topic will come in week 3. So I want to put this video to be only available after the 2nd week. So you can always see that. Okay. So no problem. So before publishing and all that. So we don't need to schedule. Probably We just need it to be saved and published right away. So instead of that, so that is it on private. So I save. Remember, there's already a link here. So the next thing will be, already you see now, my video has already been uploaded to, and remember, it is private. I don't know whether you can see that. Let me just zoom it again. Remember, it is. Let me close this. Close this. So you see the video is here, and then it is private. You can always see, meaning only you and the people you choose to see, you can see this video. Okay. Now let me see, I want to share the video. What do I need to do? Okay. You click on the video. Let me just go probably to my studio, to the channel. Let me just click the studio, or I go to my dashboard and see the videos that I have. This is the video. So when I click on the video, it will come. I close that. Probably, how do I can decide probably to watch it, view on YouTube. This is how it will look like on YouTube. Okay. So that is how the viewers will look at it. But then what I want to do, I want to share with the learners. How do I share? In most cases, what we do as teachers, we usually, so in order to share, the best way, mostly people go and they copy the link from up there, isn't it? But that is not usually the most recommended way. The most recommended way should be, you come here, you get share button, the word share. This is it. This is the best way. When you click share, what happens is you have too many options. One, you want to share on Facebook, on Twitter, you want to blog it. You have so many other opportunities where you are going to share. You want to email it. You can just email from here direct to your learners, or you want to copy. So, I mean, you just get it like that. So this is how you share. Then, of course, you will copy this link like that when you want to share. Another opportunity, another possible mean, I want you to see, you copy this link and share with the learners. Then there's this thing I'm really keen on looking at, embedding. Embedding is the best, because embedding, when you want to embed, you see it comes with the code. This code here is what you pick and you share. If you have a learning management system in your school, somebody just, then embedding. When you look at embedding, it means you'll be given a code. This is a code you put either in your website. If you have a school website, you put this one there. If you have your learning management system, this is what you take there, so that the learners will not be able to watch this video in YouTube. No, they'll watch it within the space you've given them, and they'll not watch anything else apart from that video. So it's important you look at that. So sharing is how you share. The last thing I want to talk about is about, time is up on our side. So we have said we can make it private, yes. We set it up, okay. How to set up, I think we have talked about that. How to upload a video, we've talked about. The last thing is playlist. What are playlists in YouTube? Playlists in YouTube, again, let me take you back to our YouTube channel. This is the channel. When you click, let me just, let us go to the channel. In the channel, you'll find this part called playlist. So when you click on playlist, playlist is like you want to create videos which are of the same kind. You put them together so that when you are sharing with the learners, you can only share the playlist so that they are able to get it from there. So how do you create a playlist? You come to the video, this thing again. We are calling the YouTube studio. I don't know whether it is really, even if I click this, it will take me to the studio. In the new version of YouTube, you'll find what is called the studio. It didn't take me to the studio. I want to go to the studio. Oh, even here, yeah, the studio, YouTube studio, here it is. I click on YouTube studio. So when you click on the studio, which I am in now, and then it gives me the chance to click here to start a playlist, new playlist. I think maybe, did I go very fast? Let me go back again. As I'm on YouTube studio, I think I've over zoomed in to 250. So when you go back, you can be able to see. it will come like this. So you'll pick on playlist. So when you click on playlist, it takes you to where you can create new playlist. So maybe this is maths, maths topics, or maybe the topic of maths is here, probably algebra. Now let me say, maybe another topic of maths will come. So you create. When you are, there's something I should have done. You make it private. I think here, you make it private. You can make a playlist private. You can make it also public. It's all that, the whatever. But you see, so far there are no videos. There are no videos here. So what do? I need to look for videos. And how do I look for videos? You just get to YouTube. Here is a search. Search for algebra, like that, algebra, because you want to populate. Maybe I'm interested in this video. So you'll always see there's this three dots at the end. Here, I click on this and I say save to playlist. When I click that, it goes to my, it gives me which playlist do I have. You'll find the list of playlists will come. Then you click that list, okay? Then it will be added, okay? Already you see something saying it is added, a pop-up. Then probably this one also I want it to go to that playlist. Our total lazima wasome hivi vitu. Lakini don't dump. This may be just for more reference. Kwa sababu watoto hawawezi kwenda online. They may not go online to pick all the things. But you as a teacher, you can look at the video and say, I think this is good for my learners. Let me add this to the playlist. So they will all be added. So what we will be sharing with learners is the playlist. You just go back maybe to the channel and let us go back to your channel and you'll find in the playlist, now we have a playlist. Let me just why is it not picking? Did it really pick that? Maybe I need to, even the video that I've even uploaded. Maybe it's just, I have to refresh. Sorry. Just to refresh, let me close this. And then let me go to the dashboard. So you'll find there are videos in my dashboard. Do I have videos? Yes, I have videos. Do I have playlist? In my dashboard, yes, I have playlist. And how many videos are in the playlist? 3 videos are in the playlist. So this is the playlist that I can now share with my learners. I just share the playlist alone and nothing much. So so you can add more videos. You can even delete. So you see all the videos which are in my playlist are here. So when you share this with the learners, they will, even if you are to pick the link from the top and share with the learners, they'll come and get all the videos that are related to your topic. Yeah, guys, I think time is up. We may not go much. I think what we had planned was today is just to, so about playlist, we have talked about. In our next lesson, I think we'll be talking more about learning management platforms, because we now want you people to start going online to create your stuff in terms of what are some of the learning management system, what can you do as a teacher? You can create online classes, add assignment, curate resources. Remember, curating is important. Don't dump resources to learners. Curate. When you curate, it's better. When you dump, you are a dumper, you are not a teacher. Teachers don't create courses, they curate courses, they curate resources. So we'll look at Google Classroom, we'll also look at Edmodo, we'll look at some of the Class Dojo, and we also look at our own, which we had shown you the other time. And then there are amazing tools and tons of tools we are going to share with you guys in the next session. We want, if possible, by Wednesday next week, all the teachers who wants to volunteer to teach will have been onboarded, and the learners also onboarded, and we start seeing you introducing yourself online, and you start creating content and start creating quizzes, and we'll teach you how to get all this done. In case you have anything to share. Any question, guys? Time is up and we have to stop because we know the sacrifice that most of you have done. Thank you so much for attending. The number is also huge, as usual. Edward, are you somewhere around that you can be able to, yes, say something?
No, thank you so much, teachers, for the session. And thank you, David, for the wonderful presentation. I want to really thank all the teachers who participated in this. I'm sure we've used the Q&A section for the questions. That is wonderful. And with time, we'll be able to improve in terms of how we can be able to interact and ask questions during the session. Otherwise, thank you, David, for helping us. I know that now teachers will be able to create some of their channels so that we begin having our students even be able to access our YouTube channels. So thank you so much for the presentation, David. Good day.
Good. Thank you so much, Edward. Thank you, Edward. And I think the goal has been creating YouTube channel. We started with creating videos. We said videos can be created in 3 ways, and Maxwell added as one. He said we can also use, so we said one, using the camera. You can do screen recording, or you can use your smartphone. And then finally, you can even have a PowerPoint being converted into a video. But even after that, once you have created your video, how do you share with your learners? That's why we had to go to YouTube. And we said on YouTube, we have to create a YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is what we created. And we make it private because we want the learners to be able to get. But it's not a must. If you want to make yours public, no problem. But we encourage you to make it private so that maybe your learners are the only ones to access it, or probably like that. If you are worried about your content, but if you're not worried about content like us, we are making ours public because we want some of these lessons everybody can be able to listen, to learn from. Great, because you can decide to share not only with your student, but also with the whole world, and maybe for monetization. I think I've taught you all the way up to creating playlists, because for today we wanted to do like that. So our next level is learning management platform. If you have an idea you want us to train you on, kindly let us have it next. Thank you so much, and thank you so much. We have extended with almost 2 minutes, I think, because we started almost late, but it's okay. From Eldoret, what's Glassdoor? Briefly, please. I will teach you about this, Anita. It is for lower kids. We'll teach you that.
Let them relax.
Thank you. Lesson, looking forward for LMS lesson. Yes, LMS is coming, and coming big. Guys, I am happy that we are learning. Let us tell all the teachers, let us make all this break worthwhile. Let us learn something we were never taught. Let us also give our social responsibility to support teachers, to support learners who are on holiday and already having fatigue of dumped resources. It's a lot of work they have been given, but they don't have the teacher. We can be available for them. Thank you so much. May God bless you guys, and have a happy holiday. And we wish everybody happy holiday, from the Jews, the Israelites, who have been celebrating Passover, those who celebrate Passover, those who celebrate happy Easter holidays. We wish you just a blessed one, and may God preserve you and keep us looking for the next. Remember, when we come back, it will not be normal, it will be a new normal. Teaching will go online. I want you to be prepared. Many things will change. The pandemic is coming maybe in 3 waves, remember, because we are told the way the Spanish one came, it was in 3 ways. So ensure 3 waves. So maybe this is the first wave. The second wave may come in again. We will be forced back to go back home. And again, at least you should find when you can now teach online. Teaching should not be interrupted. In other countries, teaching is going on as usual. Why? Because they had this skill. But in our country, we are just dumping content. We are panicking. Students are already panicking. Parents are stressed. Everybody's stressed. What can we do to help? That's why I'm saying we are offering this for free for every teacher. It will be free, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for the lesson. You'll review the embedding next time. Yes, I will review. I'm always anonymous. What can I do to avoid that? Anonymous person, why don't you introduce yourself here? Tell us your name here so that we put you online. We invite you officially, anonymous. Give us your email address here, then we'll invite you directly.